Isn't it fun when an insight comes unexpectedly from a conversation with someone? This evening, less than a half an hour ago, I was speaking to a very good friend of mine, Josh Bisey, about a passion project that he's been working on during this time of having a little extra time on his hands. Specifically, he's teaching himself how to DJ. And this is something, I've known Josh for years, this is something that he's been passionate about for many years, but he's only really started to get into it in the last year or so-ish, I would say, in the last 6 months, really. And in particular, now he's actually purchased some equipment and he's really getting himself kitted out and doing lots of learning. And it was really excellent to hear him share with me about where he is on his journey. We had a face-to-face video call, which I highly recommend, by the way, for keeping connected to friends and family a little bit more than just a text message or a phone call, but take advantage of the video technology we have today so you can really see and a little bit more like be with that person when you're connecting. And the insight that it led me towards was how important it is, I think, for people to journal. Whether that be writing in a handwritten journal, which is absolutely my favorite thing to do, or if you prefer typing, you could use a website called 750words.com, which I've used for years for private journaling. Or if it is in the video format, which is also kind of what I'm doing now by sharing this thought, is just capturing a bit of a video of where I am on my journey and what's going on, and maybe offering a suggestion for people to consider. So at this time, when you might be spending a little extra time at home, I encourage you to consider if you've always been meaning to journal, if you've always been meaning to think a little bit more about gratitude, but you haven't had a chance or you haven't made the choice to pick up the pen or the keyboard or the video camera, whatever it is, perhaps now is a really wonderful time to start documenting where you're at. It doesn't mean you have to do anything with that. It doesn't mean you have to post a video on social media and see how many likes you can get. Although if you're interested in doing that, you may do that. But what it means is just getting a chance to see in a different media other than your mind where you are at this historic moment in time. And if you're like a number of people who I'm connected to, you may be finding that you're reflecting on where you are in the world today and what it is you're doing in the world today, and is that really what you want to keep doing in the world today? And there's no shame if what you've been doing isn't what you want to keep doing. I think the real shame would be to not dare explore that at this time. So that is my invitation, my challenge, my reflection, I suppose, for you tonight, is to consider reflecting on where you're at this moment in time by finding your favorite way to journal your thoughts and goals. And then who knows, maybe in the future you'll repurpose those insights that you have for yourself. And it could be really, really helpful for someone else. Have yourself a pleasant morning, day, evening, afternoon, or brunch if you're having brunch, I don't know. Have yourself a fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and stay safe, take care of yourself, and stay connected to people.